Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports and MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly, along with Gordon Vincent, and today we're at Staff Sergeant Christopher Piper Field on the campus of Marblehead High School as the Marblehead Magicians football team takes on the Danvers Falcons. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. And stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Well, it's a perfect night for in October for football, Gordon. And
this is a gift.
It's a gift. And tonight's game is meaningful for both teams.
Yeah, it's a huge ball game for both teams. Yeah, Danvers, you would think, is in the playoffs, but Marblehead needs to win tonight, and they need a little help to get into the playoffs. They're currently ranked 18th. The top 16 get in. So they have to win and hope for just a little bit of help.
Introducing, it's senior night here at Piper Field, and they're introducing the senior members of the cheerleading squad, and then there'll be the senior members of the football club.
A lot of time and dedication put in.
Now band members.
Yeah. Nice that they do this for the band members too. So they put in a lot of time and effort as well.
Ryan Kamas, number 3.
Number 5, Nate Berry.
Nate Berry.
Number 6, Captain Andy Palmer.
Andy Palmer, one of the captains. Pollender, JJ.
Number 11, Cam Walden.
Cam Walden.
Number 17, Captain Chris DeWitt.
17, one of the captains, Chris DeWitt.
Number 24, Jack Whipple.
Jack Whipple.
Number 25, Will Corsini.
Will Corsini.
Number 29, Brooks Heath.
Brooks Keefe wears number 29.
Number 31, Braden Gilroy.
Braden Kilroy.
Number 34, Greg the Leg Maternity.
Greg Materney.
Greg the Leg.
Greg the Leg. Kind of like Lou the Toe, or does that date me too much?
It does date you very much. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the leather helmet days of the Cleveland Browns.
Scott Campbell, number 52, one of the captains. 55 is Christian Pacheco, one of the captains.
Number 57, Asher Oren.
57 is Asher Oren.
Number 64, Wilson Bullard.
64, Wilson Bullard.
Number 68, Tommy Franklin.
68 is Tommy Franklin.
And finally, Captain number 74, Jake Skoglund.
Jake Skoglund, number 74, also one of the captains. A nice observance of the seniors, both on the cheerleading squad, on the gymnastics squad, and the band.
It was really kind of classy of Danvers. You didn't see what they're doing over there. They're on the field and they're paying attention and they're commemorating this. A really nice gesture for Danvers. A lot of teams would just sort of sit this on out, but
that's on the coaching staff.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. It's also something that you learn and that you continue to do later on when there's other events that happen.
Exactly.
That don't necessarily concern you,
Mm-hmm.
but it teaches you a lesson, and that's part of what athletics in high school is all about.
Well put. Well said. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you, Gordon.
Yeah. They got some big boys over there, don't they?
They do.
Yeah. This is a good team. They've won 5 in a row. They started out losing their first 2. They lost to Tewksbury and Salem right off the bat, and now they've run their last 5. Reading, Winthrop, Beverly, Swampscott, and then they beat Masco 21-0 last week, which was, I think, the same score Marblehead beat Masco, right?
Marblehead beat them 20-0.
Okay.
So they're 1 point better against Masco. But yeah. Masco and Beverly and a couple of other teams are having really down years.
Yeah, they are. And one team that isn't is the last team they lost to was Salem. They're playing Peabody tonight. That ought to be an interesting game. I mean,
it really should be.
Salem football has been just terrible for the last decade and a half. And
yes, at least.
Yeah. And
it's come back.
It really good for them too.
Yeah. So that game is happening right now over in Salem, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Halloween weekend in Salem?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What else could be going on?
12 minutes on the clock, a sort of a spooky moon out there tonight.
Yeah, it's a big moon.
It's a big moon, and it's kind of half in clouds and half not. And it's not quite full, but it's...
This is the longest coin toss ever, I think. The instructions took about a minute and a half. So, but anyway, Danvers won the toss, deferred. Marblehead will receive.
So, in talking to Coach Rudloff before the game, I asked him if they were going to, if the team was going to continue with 2 quarterbacks.
Right.
And he said yes. And he said that neither of the two, meaning Colt Wales and Finn Gallup, sort of a horse theme there. Colt Wales and Finn Gallup.
Okay.
I'm looking for anything.
There you go.
Neither one of them had actually won the job from the other, and neither one of them had lost the job.
No, well, it's been working the last couple of weeks. I mean, you might as well stay with it. It's the last 2 weeks Marblehead has won with this rotation. I mean, they started it the week after in week 5. They've had a week to rest for this one too, so it's been a market improvement for at least in the results.
And now we get ready for the national anthem, played by the Marblehead Marching Band.
And now we'd like to ask everybody that is able to please rise and remove your caps. As our MHS Marching Band performs our national anthem.
Nice job by the Marblehead High School Marching Band. 12 minutes on the clock for the first quarter. Marblehead will get the ball to start. Our officiating crew tonight. Referee is Steve Mulvey. Back judge, Kevin Mulvey. Lines judge, Ryan Mulvey. Head linesman, Anthony Falana. And the umpire is Mark Carter.
Did you find out whether or not the Mulveys are related to each other?
Says it saves on gas. That's what I asked.
Okay, all right. Well done.
Yeah. Of course I asked.
Who has to ride in the back seat?
Probably not the referee.
No, he would be driving, I would imagine.
Or instructing the driver.
Navigating.
Yeah.
Nice crowd, though.
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice night. It's just, you know, this last week and a half or so is one of the reasons October's my favorite month, especially in New England.
I was talking to somebody else about this, and I said, September's mine. He's like, this person said he's just a random guy at work, and he said, well, September's kind of become a summer month now. I'm like, that's kind of why I like it. But I could do this all the time.
I mean, I like it when it's comfortable. Warm and comfortable, not too warm. So they're lining up the ball to kick, and is that 68? No, can't be.
No, it's 50, I believe.
50. Oh, that's close.
You're in the ballpark.
Yeah, Luca Perez.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. That's a wise move.
Whoever did that is very smart.
Number 5 for Marblehead.
Nathan Berry.
Nathan Berry. So Marblehead will start on their own. A pretty good field position, 29. Looks like when he puts the ball down, that's where it's going to be.
Interesting kickoff. But it was a very smart play by Berry, as we mentioned. Your instinct is to try and pick it up and
make some yardage
with it when you just want to fall on it. And you're already going to get pretty good field position, as you said.
Is this Gallup? It is. Handoff in the backfield, going nowhere. Loss of yardage, it looks like, maybe of a couple.
Yeah, this looks like a very confident Danvers team. This has really become one of the best rivalries on the North Shore, too. Some fantastic endings, some very competitive games.
Loss of a yard. Brooks Keefe was the ball carrier. 2nd and 11. Gallup to throw to the sideline. DeWitt has it. Tries to avoid a tackle, but he's taken down on a nice stop there by
That's their guy, Gazanowski, right?
Number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Owen Gazanowski.
You're going to hear his name a lot tonight.
12 to 17, a gain of about 4.
4, yeah.
Gain of 4. The ball's at the 32-yard line. Palmer goes in motion. Imagine they'll want to get Palmer into the action quickly. Oh, nearly picked. Nearly cutting in front of it was number 3, Luke Metivier.
Metivier? Yeah, there's a nice pass breakup.
I practiced that correctly at home for about an hour.
Well,
and then
you're going to have to keep practicing.
Metivier. I'll get it right. So it goes as an incompletion. 4th down, punting situation. Torney.
Greg the leg.
Yep, stands at about the 18, gets the kickoff under pressure.
It's got quite a leg.
No contact, very high hang time. Great hang time. And that should negate a run back, and that does this time. Nice play, tackle made by number 11 for Marblehead. That's Cam Waldman.
As you said, the hang time really made that happen. The return of Gazanowski got away from the first tackler, but he didn't get away from the second one. And there was more help there too. So
Danvers has it 1st and 10 on the 31. When it gets that high, sometimes at night, you can lose sight of the ball.
Oh, I lost it. Yeah. It was when it's over the lights. It's
not so bad for you and me, but the guy that's catching the ball.
Yeah. It's
10:32, no score. First possession here for the Danvers Falcons, working on a 5-game winning streak, a 2-game winning streak for Marblehead. And as Gordon said to start, this game is meaningful for both teams. Right up the middle, and a gain of about, looks like about almost 5.
That's an interesting first play. It almost looked like the tush push there.
Yeah. Ball was carried by number 6, Travis Voisin.
Voisin.
Yeah.
Very efficient quarterback for Danvers. He was like 9 for 11 last week against Masco. They really we have a timeout.
10:04 official timeout.
What's this for?
I don't know. More instructions.
Now they're exactly. We're going to go over the coin toss
all
again.
All right, boys, part 2.
I'm not sure what that was all about, but it didn't last very long. So Voisin is sort of one of those game managers. He's not going to throw the ball down the field very far, but he's not going to make a lot of mistakes either. He's an experienced senior quarterback, and as we said, the tailback, Kazanowski, is their main guy.
And it looked like the main guy.
He was the main guy right there. They kind of rested him last week. He was coming off a game the previous week against Swampscott where he carried the ball about 35 times. So they split the load last week with a couple other guys, but against Marblehead, Gazanowski is going to be the guy who's going to carry the ball a lot for them tonight.
Voisin's passing marks for the season, 67 of 119 for 978 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, not a lot, but is that's efficient, and it's a lot of touchdowns. That's one touchdown every 7 passes.
3rd down, 4, handoff, and a nice stop, and he stretches forward, but he almost gets back, gets just past the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Nice defensive work by the interior line there. Was it 74 for Marblehead?
Yeah, there's Jake.
Kogan.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like it's 4th down, maybe a gain of a yard.
You know, I'm getting so used to watching college and in the NFL now. People go for it on these, 4th and short, 4th and medium now. It's almost like I expect it.
4th down, punting situation. Snap was sort of. So it was a very short short punt, and Palmer, who was back to receive it, did not even approach it. And the idea,
wisely,
when it bounces among the white shirts, you stay away.
Exactly.
So 1st and 10 for Marblehead on the 39-yard line. So they picked up 10 on
10
the exchange.
Yards, yep. It's a first down.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Gallup in the gun. Palmer in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Good yardage. Brooks Keefe. A little bit off to the guard hole, would you say?
Yeah.
A dive, we used to call
left,
it?
Yeah, a dive. Left. Wow. Well done.
Yeah, really. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. DeWitt comes back this way. You don't see that working too often. It's working for DeWitt down the sideline. Big gain and out of bounds inside the 20-yard, inside the 25.
Smart play right there. He saw he had nothing going to the right-hand side. It was just a little bit of a toss. That's actually a forward pass, isn't it?
Yes.
So, yeah, so it's a little, he saw he had nothing coming on the right side, so he doubled back on the left. Had some good blocking over here.
12-17. I wrote it as a run on my score sheet here. 1st and 10. Gallup under pressure, gets out of there and gets wrapped up and tossed. A big loss.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's
it looks like about 8-9 yards maybe.
Kevin Burke with the sack. He just beat his man. It wasn't a blitz. It was just a regular rush.
So it's back to the 31-yard line. And they were on the
24, so yeah.
24. So a loss of about 7 or 8. 7, they're saying. On the run, Gallup's pass was over the intended receiver, goes incomplete. And after a big play, now they've stalled a little bit. 3rd down and 17. Gallup comes out. Means Wales is in. No, Gallup. Oh, yeah, Wales comes in.
I haven't seen either of the last 3 games because they all been on the road, but I just assumed that they would rotate in the series. Series, but this is a true rotation based on the down and distance.
Colt Wales under pressure, steps up, now starts to run. He's got some good legs under him. Cuts it back inside, gets across the 20-yard line down to about the 18.
Pretty good decision there, and an early decision too to take it and run with it. So now they've got a 4th and about 7, and this is obviously where you go for it.
4th and 7. The ball is at the, it looks like the...
Just inside the 20?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'll call it the 19.
Okay. Looking at matchups here, and I don't see, I mean, Danvers has got some big guys in the secondary.
Pass to Palmer. Palmer's across the 20. The 50 has got an alley. Spins, stays on his feet.
He's
in the end zone, touchdown.
Oh, nice. Great block by Comas there. That really made it turned it from a first down to a touchdown right there. Little swing pass over on the left to Palmer, and Palmer with all that speed turns it upfield very quickly, very smartly, and he gets a great block on the end rather.
That was a very good play call.
It was a very safe play call too.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things could have gone wrong there.
The blocking down the field after the catch,
terrific.
They opened the alley.
Yep.
And that's why, it just looked like it opened up for him, but he still had to push his way into the end zone, and he did that. Matorny now kicks. And that one's going to land in Salem Center, I think. So at 6 minutes of the first quarter, Marblehead takes the lead, 7-0 on a 19-yard pass from quarterback Colt Wales to Andy Palmer. And Palmer got some good blocking along the near sideline, went into the end zone, and it was a very good play all around.
Well, Palmer's acceleration too, and that was one of the reasons that his injury was his injuries, especially the one last year with his knee, and the one he's been banged up a lot this year. They really miss that speed when he's not in the lineup.
That's what do they say? You can't coach.
No,
speed?
you can't coach speed.
6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Marblehead. Go ahead.
Speed never slumps. That's more of a baseball term.
Yeah.
You knew that.
Yeah.
You do baseball too, don't you?
I do.
And you're doing basketball as well.
Basketball, boys and girls.
Oh.
A few home games each. Don't do the whole schedule, but
no. 35 years? It's just 34 years.
34, right, John? John and I started together.
Really?
Yeah. Back in the Garden of Eden.
John, I can't believe you put up with him for that long.
34 of the worst years. 6 minutes to go, and Matorny to kick off. And standing at just about the goal line are the receivers, and he's going to take it at the goal line. Right at the goal line, yeah, a lot of nerve. Uh-oh, maybe this is why. Cuts to the outside. He's across the 35 and down out of bounds. Looks like he pushed out of bounds there at about the 37-yard line. Yeah. Nice return.
Yeah, that's Gazanowski. Read a lot of good things about him. Coach Rudloff called him the best back in the conference. It'd be hard to argue with that.
Big, strong, and fast.
Yeah.
And makes good decisions. That cut to the far sideline was a good one. His 38-yard line, so a 38-yard return on that kick. 1st and 10. Voisin gives the ball off in the backfield, but going nowhere.
Yeah, Marblehead's just, that Jake again?
Yep. That was Kevin Ahern.
Okay. They're just beating their men up front.
No, I mean the ball carrier.
Oh, the ball carrier.
Ahern. No gain.
Ball carrier is Kevin Ahern on first down. Met immediately like two magicians.
Three captains there in the front of the defensive line there. Those guys are having a good game so far. Second down, 10. Quarterback keeper. Boy, there's all black shirts right in there, and that's the result that was expected.
There's nothing in the middle. I mean, Marblehead's just dominating.
They get it up across the 40-yard line, so it looks like they've got about 3 yards. So a gain of 3.
Coach is on the field again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And the ball's at the 41-yard line. But a long third down, 3rd and 7, clock rolling, 4:22.
Let's see if they put it up here.
Receivers to both sides. Up back with Voisin in the backfield. Motion coming this way. Under pressure, and he throws out a screen, and it's incomplete behind the line of scrimmage, but it was a forward pass.
I think even if he had caught it, Drew Goldman would have been, he had beaten his man and would have made a tackle short of the first down, so.
Yeah. 4th down punting situation. Palmer goes back. Nice work by the front line of Marblehead, and then the linebackers coming in on the sides really did a good job.
Those screen passes always look so dangerous because if it's run well, it's a very dangerous play. Did I just say dangerous twice?
Yeah, dangerous play.
It turns over.
Nice pickup by Palmer. It gets to the outside and goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Maybe the 26. 27. What the heck? Around in there. It's over there, but it's in the 20s
It's
somewhere.
in the 20s, yeah.
So good defense by Marblehead, forcing Danvers to punt twice. Marblehead punted once and then scored a touchdown and a 19-yard pass completion from Wales to Palmer. Gallup back in the lineup at quarterback. I think Wales is the team's leading rusher.
He's
Brooks Keefe, is that who that was?
Yeah, that was Keefe again. With all the injuries.
Yeah.
And Wells has been healthy for the entire season.
So they started this at the 27. And a gain of about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Getting to the outside, shaking a tackle is Keefe, and Keefe gets across the 30 to about the 33.
Yeah, he made that first man miss.
A little deke to the inside, and
Yeah.
he went outside just enough.
Bounced it outside and beat Gazanowski, who went for a tackle low. And
at the 32. Yeah. New play coming in from the sideline. Palmer in motion. Keeper by the quarterback. He gets to about the 33, maybe the 34, depending on the mark. Let's push back.
yeah, it's gonna bring up a 4th down and about 3 where you're not going to go for it, area of the field.
So it's at the 34-yard line? Yeah,
Yeah.
34. 4th and 3. Matorni to kick. High snap, handles it well, gets it off. Boy, under pressure, did a great, and he gets a great roll, and there's going to be no return as it bounces dead at the 20. And who's there first? Is it number 5?
Who was there first? Yeah.
Number 5.
Number
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Nathan Berry.
Yeah. He said his name a few times.
Yeah, very athletic move by Matorni to collect that snap and then It was a line drive kick, but
Good distance.
when you get that line drive kick, sometimes you get that roll.
And that's exactly what he got.
And just as importantly, no return.
So Danvers has it, 1st and 10, starting at the 20-yard line. Marblehead in the lead, 7-0, with 1:33 to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the far side. Look like a forward pitch.
A shove.
Yeah. Did they gain any yardage?
Maybe marginally.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah.
29 got the catch. Oh, the tackle.
Yeah, it was Keefe.
Keefe, yeah. Bruce Keefe.
Nice tackle by Chris Keefe. 2nd down, 9.
A lot of room there, and the quarterback gets the first down. Voisin.
That's their first down, isn't it? The first 2 were 3 and out.
That's true. First down. Very observant tonight, Gordon.
Thank you. Well, I'm trying to be.
At the 32-yard line.
It's the first real successful run they've had between the tackles.
Senior quarterback Travis Voisin has a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Shaking a tackle in the backfield. Is that Gazanowski? Looks like it.
Yeah. Justin Gonzalez had him with the initial contact. It's the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Marblehead 7 and Danvers nothing. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. We'll be back with the second quarter. Oh, we're going to talk.
We're going to talk because people want to hear us talk.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you have any promos to do, or do you want to talk about the playoffs, or where Marblehead is currently stationed?
Marblehead is currently stationed at
18.
Number 18.
Right.
Only 16 get in.
Well, and you look at, you can eliminate Malden Catholic because they're playing CM tonight. They've only got 2 wins, so they're out.
Yep.
So you would have to jump over one of those teams to get into that field of 16.
If the way that I had it explained to me earlier was that if Marblehead loses,
they're done.
They're done. They don't win the division,
right,
and they don't get into the playoffs.
Right, because you need 3 wins.
Exactly. If they do win tonight,
yep,
they still have a chance for both.
Right. Correct. Yes. Yeah. So, but they have to get to 3 wins to get into the playoffs. You need a minimum requirement of 3 wins to get in. Then you have to get into that top 16 with a formula that you need to figure out if you have a degree in integral calculus. So, but winning by by at least 14 points would be helpful too.
Sidearm sling, and it's complete and stripped.
That's a great play right there. Crew Monaco.
Yeah. Spurzik.
It's a sidearm 3/4 left-hand throw. It's the first time they tried to go down the field. That was what, 2nd and 3? Why not take a shot? Now it's 3rd and 3, and you've got a manageable 3rd down.
Handoff up the middle, and it's stuffed. One white jersey goes flying into the pile, and 4 white jerseys push them back and fall on top of them.
Skoglund, Pacheco, Campbell in there. Bodie Smith.
Number 59, Bodie Smith. I've been told to keep my eye on him.
Good player.
He is.
Yeah. Skoglund's having a night so far.
4th down, punting situation. Palmer is back at the 30-yard line. The snap is a little bit slow to get there. High and not too deep.
That's why.
And out of bounds. Let's see where they mark this. If they mark it at the 41, they're really giving the kicker the benefit of the doubt on that.
They are.
Because it was.
Oh, wow. That was.
Because it was almost to the fence. That's how far out of bounds it was. And it would have had to make a right angle turn.
That's not a great spot. And there's no wind to take it.
No, it should have been at least the 45, maybe the 50. But the punt
it bounced. Oh, well.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
I know. Exactly.
At the 41, so Marblehead takes over. We're all human.
We are.
Some are more human than others. Quarterback keeper as Gallup gets up to the 45-yard line. That's where they'll mark it before he got pushed back. A penalty marker's thrown.
This may be a late hit on Danvers.
And Marblehead bench was clapping on that one.
Personal foul.
Yeah. So does it come after the game?
What? Oh, yeah. They tack it on to the end of the run, right?
Yeah, so 4 yards. So they're going to step it off from the 45-yard line.
I thought you said does it come after the game, and I'm like, well,
no,
they're going to do it now.
They wait to get to the parking lot. Exactly. They move the cars 10 yards. All right, go ahead.
Preferred parking, right?
Yeah. So the ball is now on the Danvers 40. 10:35, clock rolling, second quarter, 7-0 Marblehead. Play action fake. Oh, didn't see the linebacker there. The pass was thrown by Colt Wales, and he was looking for Marblehead's number 18.
Crew Monaco, who had found a seam,
He was the open, but
if he either sees the linebacker or lobs it over the linebacker's head, it's a big play.
Yeah. So number 2, Colt Wales, in at quarterback now. Nathan Barry, number 5 on the sideline, is important cog in this wheel.
Well, you don't know if he's the live guy. It could be somebody else. Could be Rudloff.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's that.
Brooks Keefe was the intended receiver. Didn't quite work out.
No, it's that screen. Just a little too high.
Gallup back in. Keefe's the live guy.
You don't know.
Not Keefe, Barry. High snap, Gallup handles it, gets out of trouble, throws on the run, has a man on the sideline. Was he out of bounds?
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds.
It was a great catch, though.
It was a good throw.
That's such a tough throw, too.
Right-hander, rolling left, and trying to put it right on the sideline. That's a very difficult throw.
I don't think he had, if he pulled it down and ran for it, I don't think he would have had a first down.
Yeah, I agree.
He might have gotten half of it, but I don't think he would have gotten all of it.
4th and 10. Wales comes back in. Ball's at the 40-yard line. 3 incompletions in a row here. Clock stopped at 10:07 of the second quarter. Marblehead going for it on 4th and 10. A quick kick. High and bouncing. Gets a Danvers bounce. It goes not too bad, though. About 7 or 8 yards on the quick kick. So Danvers will take over with 9:54 to go in the second quarter. The 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
I don't think I've ever seen Coach Rudloff this involved with the offense before. He's certainly been involved with the defense. He's more of a defense guy, but he seems to be very much more involved with the offense tonight.
Kazanowski. You see the strength in that run there. 2 guys on him, and he just kept going.
And falling forward, yeah. We've seen a lot from Marblehead's had a great run of running backs here, and that's one trait that they've all had, is that they've been able to fall forward and gain those 1 or 2 extra yards.
Gain of 5.
Yeah, and so instead of for a 2nd and 7, it's a 2nd and 5.
Tivier to the near side. Luke, that is. There's 2 of them.
There's 2, yep.
One's older than the other. A minute older.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're just a wealth of information. You just go above and beyond.
I like to go to Beverly Hospital today and get the birthmark.
I'm so impressed.
I made that up. It was in one of the paper. It was in the news, Salem News, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I tend to borrow a little bit of information from the Salem News, too.
3rd and 1. And big push forward.
Yep, the push.
Yeah. Travis Voisin gets up to the 38-yard line for the first down. Nice good push by the Danvers line. They only needed 1, but they ended up getting about 2, and that was got a pulling guard, and boy, that was sniffed out.
Oh.
He was kind of below him and really couldn't do much about that.
Do that. This Wilson Bullard was in there, and Justin Gonzalez.
So they mark the forward progress at the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 13. Luke Bativier to the near side.
3 receivers to the top.
Quarterback wants to go, and he maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be 3rd and 10 at least.
This is one of those offenses where the old Woody Hayes offense, if you pass it, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Yeah.
I suppose if I had this running back, I'd probably want to run the ball a lot too, but it's not a lot of plays down the field.
So a pickup of about 2 on that play. 3rd down and 10. Again, 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the far side. Under pressure and intercepted.
Skoglund in coverage with a pick. Pacheco had the pressure.
What a grab by Skoglund.
It really was. He looked like a wide receiver.
I thought it was going to go through his hands. He just stopped it with his hands. In other words, he caught it.
Defensive lineman with the pick.
So that was pretty far down the field. He had dropped way back.
And Pacheco really made he made the quarterback give it up before he wanted to.
Oh, he was really under pressure, and he was just about to get snowed under.
He got snowed under anyway.
At the 46-yard line of Danvers, that's where Skoglund returned it to. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Gallup at quarterback, looks quickly, then pump fakes, now he takes off. He's got a first down. Oh, and he got run over.
He gets right back up and signals for the first down.
Yeah.
That is a large human being in the middle for number 7.
So
Grayson Jackson, middle linebacker. He's quite a hit.
holding call against Marblehead.
Yep.
See the flag over there on the far side at about the numeral being picked up. So they step it back to 10 yards from where it happened.
So it'll be about what, about 1st and 18?
Yep.
That's a good run too. That's a shame.
So they're back at their own 47-yard line. .550 to go in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle and not a lot doing there, so no gain. So it's Luke and Logan Mativier.
Mativier.
Yeah.
And they're 1 minute apart.
Yeah.
Say.
Which one's older?
They're both seniors.
No.
I don't know.
Which one's a minute older?
Luke, I guess. I got a 50-50 shot at this, right?
Quarterback keeper and nothing doing there. Gallup gets across midfield. So it's third down, and it will be 13 from the 49-yard line. Need a big play here. Good protection, the lofting pass for DeWitt. DeWitt made a little bit of separation there, and it goes incomplete.
Did get a little bit of separation, as you said, Chris, but good defense by Kasperzak.
That was a good, I bet you they'll go back to that.
It might be there later in the game. It's a good throw, good route.
That's one of those drop it in a bucket type throws. It's really difficult to make. You have to just see it
right.
And have the touch for that.
Exactly.
High snap, Watorny gets it off.
He's going to roll into the end zone. Nope.
Taking it about the 10.
Oh, did he wait?
Nice tackle.
Did he fair catch?
No.
No? Thought I saw a wave.
I didn't see a fair catch.
It was a great tackle.
Cam Waldman, number 11. Cam Waldman made the tackle. That was a very good tackle.
Was.
Stayed right with him, didn't let the, just tracked him right down and went for the laces. So Danvers has deep in their own territory at the 16-yard line. 4:06 on the clock.
This is an offense that scored more than 20 points each of the last 5 games. They figured something out with this offense, and for Marblehead to shut them out so far with 4 minutes left in the second quarters, pretty remarkable.
Last 5 games, I'll tell you in a moment, wrapped up for a short game. 22, 27, 28, 27, 21.
That would be more than 20 every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be just like you said.
Right.
Oh, dear God.
It's a good thing we get along.
Remember when we didn't?
Oh. Years and years. That's right. John's reminding me he's been doing this for a lot. He's been doing this for a lot longer than I have, putting up with Chris.
2nd and 8. Oh.
That was weird.
That was very weird.
And it's going to work out for them.
And it's going to be a first down, I think.
They're close. I think it's going to be just short.
Just shy, maybe a foot or so.
That couldn't have been intentional, right?
I don't know what it was. It looked for a second like he got it and then handed it to the quarterback.
Here, yeah, you take it, I don't want it.
So it's 3rd down and less than a yard.
And we're going to see the push again. Bring in an extra lineman.
Third down at they're at the 31.
Here comes the quarterback sneak. And he's going to get it.
Yep. Coach Rudloff got.
Yeah, he was not happy. He was beyond the numbers.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if it was the spot or a.
I think he was going to the huddle. It's at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
Now we can't criticize the other guy for being on the field, can we?
Sure we can.
Okay, all right.
We can make.
We can
give our guys a hard time. Uh-oh.
See.
Ah.
Oh, and we got a flag too. I don't know what that's all about.
Hold.
It usually, yep, it's a hold. I just didn't know if somebody grabbed a face mask. There were 4 guys on top of that.
They were.
This defense is remarkable tonight. This is really
doing a very good job.
Yeah.
And let's see, where will it be? Is it at the 25? Maybe.
So he's gonna, they're gonna decline it. Then take the play because it's a loss of 2.
Yeah. So it'll be
second and 12 rather than a 1st and 20. You get time considerations here. We're about to hit under a minute 30 here.
Clock is rolling. Handoff inside. Marblehead takes the timeout.
Marblehead takes the timeout. Okay.
Yeah. They're looking for some good field position after this series as they unpeel the.
Unpeel.
Unpile.
Wow, that's awesome.
Third down and
10.
12.
Yeah.
Now 10. Let's see.
So you've got 2 timeouts left if you stop them here. And Danvers, what do you do here? Do you put the ball up and risk an incomplete pass and stop the clock, or do you run it with?
I think they don't look like a big passing team.
Well, they've only thrown 2 passes down the field. One was picked, the other one was broken up.
Yeah. That's probably why they don't look.
That's probably why they don't. It's probably why they don't throw the ball down the field much.
So, and they need 10 yards, and the defense has been on them quickly. The Marblehead defense has been on the quarterback. They haven't really been able to keep him from pressure. And the running back, they've been all over the running back too. Their best play has been that sort of quarterback draw that they've gotten like 9 or 10 yards. But it's either a screen or a draw. Doesn't look like it.
Well, since there's nobody in the backfield, we can rule out the draw and probably the screen. Sprint out, lefty throws. It was picked. No. Oh, they say he's out of bounds. Palmer picked it.
I couldn't tell which one of them caught it.
It was Palmer who definitely caught it, but they said he's out of bounds. Oh, that would have been huge.
So it goes as incompletion, 4th down and 10.
He read that so well, and the closing speed was phenomenal. Left-handed quarterback, that's a risky throw.
Having a left-handed quarterback is a risky decision.
See, you're just biased against left-handed people.
Are you left-handed, Gordon?
Of course I am.
That's right, you're a first baseman. Palmer gets away from it. Clock down to 1 minute.
1 minute exactly. 2 timeouts.
And the clock has not stopped yet. It has now.
Oh, we went down to 57, huh?
Yeah.
No, they keep it on.
It should have been 59. But
they keep it on the field anyway, so.
Yeah. So it's Marblehead's ball at the.
Who were the brothers tonight in the stripes?
I think it might be a father and 2 sons.
Oh, okay.
But it's Steve Mulvey, Kevin Mulvey, and Ryan Mulvey.
So one of the Mulveys has got the time down there.
Yeah.
We think.
The ref, the back judge, the line judge. Which one of those has the clock?
I think the guy in the middle, doesn't he? Or the guy in the back? I don't know which one is which. I think the guy in the back would be the back judge, right?
Quarterback keeper up the middle's got some room, cuts to the side, stays on his feet.
He fumbles it.
The 50.
It's out. No, I think Marblehead got it back. I think either Pacheco or Skoglund.
Good heads-up play, but
Skoglund's been everywhere tonight.
So
he lost about 5 yards on the fumble.
Fumble recovered by Jake Skoglund. Turns into a gain of about 5. So it'll be second down ball.
Yeah. We're under 20 seconds here.
And a whistle.
The false start.
Yeah.
You might want to just take a knee here. There's nothing wrong with the 7-0 here. Took a timeout with 14 seconds left.
I would say play action fake DeWitt along the sideline.
Okay.
Throw a bomb.
That's just because his mother gave you chocolate.
That's right.
Mrs. DeWitt coming up huge.
It's for both of us.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Timeout, 14 seconds remaining in the half.
Yep. Thank you to the DeWitt
Thank
family.
you so much, really. In all sincerity, that's really a wonderful gesture.
Very nice. So, have I announced our Chris DeWitt special coming? A really nice crowd tonight. Bodes well for Halloween.
Oof. Tuesday night, huh?
What are you going out as?
I go as the same thing every year. A blithering idiot.
Why don't we wear our headphones?
I walked by the. I went took the dog for a walk, and they had this huge party at the Glover. Where was this 10 years ago when my kid was there?
Uh-huh.
They had a huge Halloween party at the Glover School today in the parking lot. It's like,
I was walking through
would've been a
town
lot of fun.
around 5 o'clock yesterday, and it was just
Halloween
kids,
gets bigger every year.
children everywhere with their parents. Under pressure now, coming to the sideline, throws it near sideline and caught. Out of bounds, 7
there you
seconds. Nice, nice catch, Crew Monaco from Colt Wales.
Good throw right at the sideline. Marblehead still has one timeout left, 6 seconds left. And I was going to take a knee.
Down to the Danvers 45. A nice gain that time. About 20 yards. I like that.
Matorney's warming up over here. I don't think he has a leg for this one. It'd be a, 62-yard field goal?
Yeah. Let's see, 10. So that would make it 55, exactly 62. So DeWitt goes to the far side with Palmer and Kamas. 2 receivers near side. Monaco is one of them. Empty backfield. Quarterback throws quickly to the sideline. Head down, stays on his feet. Brooks Keefe is going to go!
Oh, that's huge. And I was going to take a knee, Chris. Look at that.
And play for overtime. Oh, no.
Exactly.
That was John Madden.
I'm John Madden, yeah.
What a nice play that was.
That's it. Just a little, yeah, go ahead.
No, go you.
Just a little throw out to the right, down the sideline. He had the option of going out of bounds, does not. Breaks 2 tackles, scoots in for a touchdown, and that's a demoralizing touchdown if you're Danvers, too. That's 6 free points right there, about to be 7.
It's got to be demoralizing for Danvers when they go in at halftime, trailing it 13 or 14 to nothing.
It's going to be 14. Guaranteed.
Wow.
See?
Yeah. See. So it's 14 to nothing, upsetting the odds makers. I don't know. I just said it. So
What was the spread tonight?
7. It's the end of the first half. The score at halftime, Marblehead 14, Danvers nothing. We'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please click subscribe on our YouTube page and consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donation button. We'll be back after this with the second half. And welcome back. Third quarter just about to get underway. Marblehead leads it 14-0. Surprised, Gordon?
No, I don't think so. It's been what I'm surprised by is that the nothing on the other side. It's just been a dominant defense performance by Marblehead's defense tonight. I figured it might be, a one-score game, but I figured it might be like 14-7 or something like that. I didn't think that Danvers would put up a donut, but just speaks to how well Marblehead's defense has played.
It's really been very strong, especially at the line.
Well,
not just the defensive, but Skoglund made that interception 7 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
what was he doing back
there? I have no idea.
He must have had a premonition.
He read the play well. It was just terrific. He's had a terrific night. The entire defensive line has had a terrific night. The linebackers have played well. Pacheco had that one pressure that led to the interception, as you mentioned. Drew Goldman's been fantastic outside as an outside linebacker. He's really stepped up. He's one of the newer guys that didn't start the season, but he's been playing well lately.
One of the interesting things I find about this is that it's the type of matchup that the Marblehead's advantage in the kicking game, which is significant. It hasn't really come to the fore yet, but their kicking game is much better.
Without a doubt.
And that could play a part. This is a live ball, and he's
back at the 3-yard line.
That's not good.
He's bowling people over.
Kasanowski?
Yeah.
Boy, it was down inside the 5 when he picked it up.
And he almost got out to the 40.
Oh, I guess what you have to do is put it over his head. But they're playing right down near the goal line. So it's at the 38-yard line. That's where Danvers takes over.
But I think your point is valid. It's Marblehead's got a huge advantage in the kicking game. It's just, especially punting.
Yeah. Single wide receiver to the far side, a tight formation inside. They're going to run with Gazanowski, and I think that's what they're decided to do here. And not surprised.
They've brought that that big linebacker Jackson. They brought him in, and it's kind of it's a power I formation. They ran away from the power that time, but I think that you're going to see a lot of this extra blocker. Just try and power the ball over Marblehead.
Chaco comes to the sideline. Looks like he's got a little bit of a.
Yeah, so I'm getting his ankle taped in the first half, an ankle or a knee. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of this, Chris. Look at that, though.
That's just straight up we won on that one.
Exactly.
I mean, the defenders can say we won.
There's that Gunther Farron back there, and Cam Waldman.
He's having a good game, Cam Walden.
We've seen some new personnel. We mentioned Drew Goldman. There have been some other new personnel that come in and play defense, and they played very well. And that's been one of the big changes for this 2-game winning streak is the defense has seen some different faces, and they've been very stout, along with the reliable guys like Skoglund and DeWitt, Palmer, yeah.
And some of those folks have been injured, so now that they're back, it makes a big difference. Oh,
it's a misdirection play. Somebody new here.
33?
23, I think, yeah. Marco Betancourt.
Junior, linebacker, and a running back. And it's a first down.
That's the first time they've showed any counter. Everything's been pretty much straight ahead with either the quarterback or the tailback. There's that power eye again.
Maybe they saw the film of the Fenwick game.
Yeah, because Fenwick, you're right. Fenwick changed that offense entirely after that quarterback got hurt.
And they just went into this tight formation
with an
eye, running power right, power left, power right.
Really tight splits, yeah.
Another first down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. This almost exactly looks like what Fenwick did in the second half. Yeah, there's one wide receiver here. The first half they were showing sets with three wide receivers, sometimes 4 wide receivers, 3 to the same side. This is not, this is just, we're going to run it right down your throat formation.
So it's 2nd down and 8. But Marblehead's got to find the answer to this, or they're in danger of being trampled. Can't keep giving up 6 yards a carry.
No.
Wilson Bullard back into the lineup for Marblehead. Facing Scoggle. Third down and less than a yard at the, looks like about the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. Power off tackle left.
He's going to get the first down.
Yep. And another first, and it's down to the 26-yard line.
And one thing that does happen, to your point about the Fenwick game, is this brings 10 guys into the box, and if you do want to try and throw down the ball down the field, you may be able to take Marblehead by surprise, because that's how Fenwick scored both their touchdowns.
Exactly.
No.
Whistle. Flag before the...
It's going to be, they're pointing in Marblehead's direction. Is it offside? Yeah, offside.
Penalty goes against Marblehead. And they step off 5 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Now, if they are clubbing off Fenwick here, how would you, how would you know that? That was week 1. That was 2 months ago. It was a lifetime ago. Maybe this is just something that they wanted to do, but
I think that they know a lot about what's going on.
Do you think they watch that much film, though? I mean, do you go all the way back to the first game of the season and watch the opponent?
Coaches talk to each other.
Yeah. If you're from Danvers, though, would you help Fenwick and vice versa?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
2nd down and 3. The ball is at the 19-yard line.
I mean, it's not the St. John's Prep Danvers rivalry, but it's...
One receiver to the far side. Power eye. Handoff to the fullback.
First guy through. And the ball came out. It's a fumble.
Marblehead has it. Who comes up with it? 53?
I didn't see.
13.
13.
13.
Drew Goldman. That's
Drew
huge.
Goldman. 18. Excuse me. Crew
18?
Monaco.
Oh, it was Monaco? Okay. Yeah, he was going to be stopped short of the first down anyway.
Yeah.
But they were doing a nice job of moving the ball down the field, and they give it to the fullback, who's pretty much in there as a blocking back. Just a different look.
At the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Hole up the middle, and a nice gain is slow to get up, though. They've hit hard. Was that Brooks Keefe?
Yep. It's a very, and I mean this in the most complimentary way possible, he's a very violent runner. There's a lot of knees and elbows and tough to tackle, and he's going to dish out some punishment if you're going to try and tackle him.
Yeah, it'll take his toll on the tackler. Keefe to the outside, and 3 guys from Danvers bring him down, but I think he got a gain a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, Mr. Lavender shoots us down with no gain.
No gain? Well, you know what? He's a pessimist. We'll give him a yard.
He's also right, I think.
I think he is too.
3rd down and looks like 6.
Yeah, you have to pick up a first down here.
Clock under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw quickly to the sideline. That's not going to get you 6. It might now, though.
Now he stepped out. Where did he step out? Oh, he's short.
They mark him out.
Yeah, he's 2 yards short.
At the 26-yard line.
Yeah, now you have to punt. Oh, man. It's tough to see down there from our perspective because there's players and staff down there, but if he doesn't step out, he's got the first down easily.
It's the short side of the field.
Yeah.
And somebody's down across
Number
the way.
7, yeah, the young man who put the ball on the ground a little while ago.
Grayson Jackson.
Yeah.
But it's just something about coming to the short side when you need more than a few, more than just 1 or 2 or 3. And I mean, I've seen it work so many times. But
So you like that?
I don't like it.
You don't like it,
I don't
okay.
like it, but in other words, that would be a tendency that my opponents would exploit.
Okay.
Because I don't like it.
Because I don't like it either, but
I don't like it, but Tony's in to punt. And, ooh, wow.
good rush.
Very high kick,
Yeah.
very high kick. Bounces at the
good
40,
roll.
at the 39, comes to the near side and out of bounds, but he's still going. Right, face to face, Gazanowski
Exactly.
and Pacheco both stopped and looked up at the same time, and they were helmet to helmet on the sidelines. So the punt is down to the 39-yard line. That's where Danvers will start. That drive that they were on there looked like it was going to go into the end zone.
It was really impressive.
Yep. It's also deflating.
And the young man who was just hurt was the player that they were using as a blocking back. There's a different blocking back in here now. Yeah, this is.
Sorry, my cord got stuck.
It's okay. Skoglund again. Who else is coming off the pile here?
A loss.
Yeah, I think not having that fullback, having him hurt and out of the game is going to make a difference here because he was clearing out 2 and 3 guys.
A loss of about a yard. I'll call it 2.
What was his name? Number 7 there, Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grayson.
Yeah.
Grayson. Yeah, Grayson Jackson.
Yeah, 45 is in there now. I'm sure he's a fine player, but he's considerably smaller.
Second down and 12. Play action. Oh, and it's
caught.
almost picked off by Monaco. But it was caught. He went right in front of him.
Monaco did everything perfectly except the ball went through his hands. It was perfect coverage. He read the route. He jumped it correctly. It just went through his hands, and it was a gift for Danvers. I thought he picked it, and if he picked it, he'd probably still be running.
Yeah.
Coverage was good.
Hand off to the tailback. Tailback's got some blocking and some yards. He picks up about 5.
You see Marblehead rotating defensive linemen here.
Picks up 4 on the play, and they mark it at the 31-yard line. Second down and 6.
Another injury. Do you worry about? I mean, it's a warm night, but people cramping, and I mean, you're not used to this type of weather. Obviously, we were in the 70s when at kickoff.
I don't know, not really.
Yeah, I don't think it's warm enough. It's not like we're in early September.
Yeah, it's been beautiful, but I don't think it's the type of dehydration weather.
But we're up here. We're not down there. We haven't burned a calorie.
No.
Although I did probably. That's a pretty steep staircase coming up here.
I burned a lot of mental calories.
Yeah, well.
Long snapper and Matorni are practicing along the sideline here behind the bench. Nate Berry again is the long snapper, and nice defensive play. Who's at the bottom?
Skoglund
Yeah.
again. He has had a night, man. He's had at least half a dozen tackles, probably more. Interception.
He's had a great game.
He really has. And we give him player of the game like earlier in the season, so
I don't remember.
can't give it to him twice, can we?
We could do whatever we want.
We can. We are. We're
3rd and 5. Oh, big hole. Oh, is he going to stretch out enough? He does not. He's short of the first down.
He's short of the first down. That hole did close down pretty quickly, though. As you said, it was a big hole. And we're going to see the push here.
Gain of 4.
4th and 1.
At the 26-yard line.
Nope,
So they get up close and push, and they
Oh,
didn't get it.
no,
The ball did not get there.
He's short, yes.
The ball, he turned his back toward the line to gain, and the ball was on this side.
Was that? Sorry, go ahead.
One of the defenders went in and grabbed him and pulled him back.
It was DeWitt. He came around from the outside. He came around from the edge, and he pulled him backwards. What a brilliant play. They're short.
Yeah.
They're short.
Yeah.
As good as these two drives have looked,
That was.
they've got nothing to show for it. And they wasted 9 minutes off the clock here.
3 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 14-0 Marblehead. A big stand this time and a fumble recovery in the last big drive. Marblehead needs to get another touchdown, or more points on the board, make it a 3-score game.
I think that was DeWitt who came in from the outside linebacker and just pulled him back.
That would have been his position, yeah. Gallup,
Oh.
under pressure, gets away.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, my.
Was it long?
Oh, my. Oh.
Ryan
That would have been
Campos.
sensational.
Campos was out there, and
He was double covered, but he had a step.
that's I don't know why all the coaches are still standing along the Marblehead side.
Everybody's yelling, get rid of it, throw it away.
I mean, once he made the U-turn and came back towards the near sideline.
It didn't look good, did it?
He was very, very fast. He outran the defenders. And
Salve.
Salve gets across the 25 to about the 26.
Yeah. And he put a lot of air into the ball, too. It was a good throw. It
really was.
You got to have first downs here. You can't give the ball right back to him again. I know I said this last time, but option.
Nice battle there for yardage. Is
Yeah.
that DeWitt?
DeWitt, yeah. Looks like he got clocked. No, they're short.
Hit in the back, probably.
Gallup signaling a first down, but he's well short.
They mark him at the 31, and it was a gain of about 4.
Yeah. I would, as good as Matorni is, I would punt it away from this returner here. Angle it toward the sideline.
Right,
That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Again, the high snap, you had to get rid of it really quickly.
the snaps have been all high.
Yeah, he's done very well to get what he's gotten. And
So
it goes out of bounds, so you don't have to worry about the return.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line after the punt.
We are 1:35 left in the 3rd period here. Marblehead leading 14-0. Boy, how big is that second touchdown now?
Enormous. That was Brooks Keefe. A 45-yard touchdown pass from Finn Gallup. Spurzik was split to the far side, but the Jansenowski just runs over his own men and gets about 12 yards.
Well, the defensive line almost over pursued there. I mean, they were able to get 2 or 3 guys through, but Gazanowski hit the hole so quickly, they were by him at that point. And you worry about the defense getting worn down too. I know a lot of guys play two ways here, but
well,
they played a lot of defense in this quarter.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's a hold. There was a hold at the top of the formation.
It ends up with a gain of about six. Yeah.
I think Bullard got held.
And they mark it into Marblehead territory at the 47-yard line. Clock rolling down. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. They ran into each other in the backfield, but they got a first.
5, yeah. That actually might have helped, that little bump, because I think it just sort of threw everything off a little bit for the defense.
Clock rolling down to 23. It's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Pacheco's had a really good game.
Yeah, the entire defense has both. Unfortunately, they're huffing and puffing right now.
6 seconds. Clock rolling. Play action fake. They're going to go throw a bomb. Pass interference, maybe, yes.
Really?
There was bumping.
Yeah, there was bumping. Oh, come on. I don't know about that. It's not a spot foul, so.
So it goes back to the line of scrimmage and then 15.
They mark it 15. I don't know.
So that'll put them at about the 25-yard line as time runs out in the third quarter.
So the back judge, who's the closest to the play, doesn't throw the flag, but the side judge, who's 30 yards away,
he throws a flag.
Throws the flag. I mean, if you see it, you call it, I guess. But it looked like the defensive back was making a play for the ball. So
it did. It's one of those ones I can't really fault him for throwing it. I wished he hadn't, but you're right. That's the end of the third quarter with the score Marblehead 14, Danvers nothing. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Fourth quarter's coming up next. So what do they have to do in the next quarter? They have to continue
to be opportunistic. Yeah, it's, it's clear that Danvers has this strategy that they're just going to, it's the Fenwick strategy. They're just going to run the ball between the tackles. They're going to use this power I formation, and they're going to, unfortunately for Danvers, when you're behind like this, you're also taking time off the clock.
Yeah,
what Marblehead needs to do on offense is pick up a couple of first downs.
They should run some clock themselves and get some points if they can.
Yeah. I don't think Danvers is going to be able to score, 3 touchdowns in a quarter the way they've been going, but
so Gazanowski picks up about 3.
Man, they go to him a lot, don't they?
Yeah. Number 5. Tailback gets the call, looking for a hole, bounces off, stays on his feet. He's hard to bring down.
Yep.
He's just avoiding people out there. He's close to a first down.
He never goes down on initial contact.
So let's see, where did he get? He gets down to about the 18.
3rd and 3. I mean, they'll go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here.
Yeah.
But you'd like a tackle for loss. Make it a little bit more difficult for them.
This time they come left.
That's the other tailback. Yeah, you got nothing.
Yeah. Ahern.
Good stout
ball
defense.
carrier.
Yep. Who's coming up off the bottom of the pile?
So he.
55, Pacheco. You've called his name a lot tonight, haven't we?
We have. So it'll be 4th down and about 2, less than 2. The ball is at the about the 15, 16, about the 17, let's say. Fourth down, 10:08, clock rolling. Marblehead up by 14. He's got the first down, I
Does
think.
he? No. No,
not.
he's got it, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they had to get to the 15. They only had to get to the 16.
So he picks up just enough yardage, and he gets to the
Yeah, he needed to get
nose
to the
of the ball is
16.
about the 15.
Yeah.
So they're probably not going to throw it, but I would like to see an interception.
There you
Here
go.
comes the pass. Quarterback
It's a
keeper.
rollout. Yep.
Touchdown.
Yep, he's in.
Yeah. Well, that was a good drive for
Danvers, yep.
Danvers. Travis Wazine gets the touchdown on a scamper of 15 yards with good blocking in front of him as he comes down to the around the left side. And finally, Danvers is on the board.
Yeah, this is a designed run. He's just going to roll out. It's a keeper bootleg to the left-hand side, whatever you want to call it. Everything was bunched up in the middle because they've been running between the tackles so much.
Luca Perez.
Good hold.
Kick is good with 9:25 to go in the
That snap
fourth
was
quarter.
almost a worm burner.
What?
A worm burner on the rides along the ground,
Yeah.
like my tee shots.
Yeah. Oh, I know the concept.
Okay, all right. All right, so Marblehead's got to get a couple of first downs. Take some time off the clock. We've got 9:25 left in the ball game. It was a little bit too efficient for Danvers that time.
It's they've got 9:25. They got to burn half of it at least on this next possession.
I think so.
And
That'd require at least 2 first downs.
yeah.
3 would be nice.
And if they were to put a score up,
I think it's over if they put a score up. Although we've seen some things between Danvers and Marblehead before.
didn't we see the
Yeah, the Daly,
statue
the Brian Daly. Yeah, and there was a game in Danvers there a few years ago. There were Marblehead blocked a punt. It was a fantastic ball game. It was in the pouring rain.
onside kick possibility?
I don't know if you'd.
That'd be bold,
It would be very bold.
but football is for the bold.
I read that somewhere.
I think it was a beer commercial.
Didn't Vince Lombardi say that?
Palmer.
He's just going to
runs
go
right
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why? So Marblehead will take it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
27. You're
Yes,
off by 10.
exactly.
Yeah, that's fine.
27.
That's all right. You're in the ballpark.
I knew it was on the left side of the field.
Yeah, it's a long way away over
It's
there.
close enough. 1st and 10 at the 27. Colt Wales in there, quarterback. Drop back, lets to fire, throws it down the field, and it's caught. Nice
yeah.
outstretched catch. Kamos grabbed that one. Just
Sorry.
I don't know. Two to three. Wales to Kamas. Nice move. Quarterback. No, it's Palmer.
Yeah, he faked me out.
I thought that the.
I thought
Selve
Selve had it.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, why is somebody going with Selve? He's got the ball. It's really nice.
And a big gain
Yeah.
all the way into Boy, that faking was so.
It was a good fake.
That fakeration was effective.
Fakery.
Yeah. It's down to the 38-yard line, and Andy Palmer. Quarterback keeps it. The defense went for the run.
Yep. They went for
Another
Selve.
great
Yep.
fake.
Does everybody have to signal the first down now when they get it? I mean, that was pretty subtle, but.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Somebody just sat down.
Pacheco.
Oh. He had been injured for a while. What was the?
He was over here in the first half getting his
shoulder?
ankle. I think he's been just banged up all year because he's in on every play. But he was getting his ankle or his leg taped up early in the first half, and I think he went down earlier in this half too. It's just probably an accumulation of knocks.
Yep. So coming in is number 51 for Marblehead, Declan Gibson.
Sophomore.
Pacheco still laying on his back. He's not like writhing.
No, he's not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything serious.
Wales comes to the sideline to talk to Coach Rudloff and quickly turns and goes right back. But let's talk about the Palmer play that we both sort of missed.
I'd like to. You tell me because I didn't see it. I was
I'll tell you about the guy I was watching. He didn't happen to have the ball.
He didn't.
It was the running back that came across the formation coming this way.
Right.
And he was really bent over like he was.
Like he had the ball.
And I bought it.
I would have. I bought it too.
And then I thought it was Wales.
It's one thing Wales does very well is his fakes are very good. They're very deceiving.
At the 26-yard line.
No
Wales.
fake there. Yeah, if you get back, a nice play by number 50 there, Luca Perez.
No gain on the play?
Yeah, if Wales gets by Perez, then he's got at least 5 or 6 more yards.
He's a very effective runner. He's really getting. He has really gotten better at that as the season's gone on. When to run.
Right. And that's just comes to repetition.
Yeah. It's one of those things you have to make the decision very quickly. You can't wait around. Here's a quick throw to the sideline. Nice catch. And run out of bounds.
And the clock keeps going. That's DeWitt.
Chris DeWitt, again, having a nice reception. Down to 7:17. Clock continues to roll. Palmer in the slot to the near side.
Yeah, that'll help. It goes from a 3rd and 6 to a 3rd and 1.
Got them to jump, and so now they step it off 5 yards.
It's very Elway-esque, wasn't it?
Yep. Down to the 17-yard line. Let's think about where it is.
I'm sure that won't drive the Danvers coaches crazy at all. Because now you're 2 downs. You 2 downs to get 1 yard.
Yep. And you've got a field goal kicker that can put it in from here.
Exactly.
Why does Marblehead always have?
Always have a kicker.
That may be that coach's epitaph. Palmer goes in motion. Gets the handoff very quickly up the middle, gets across the 15 and keeps pushing the ball forward. That's a first down.
He hits the hole so quickly. No, he's a little slow to get up. No, that's a huge first down. Now you get take 2 more minutes off the clock. And as you said, you're in field goal range.
That would make it a 2-score.
2-score game.
Yep.
With under 5 minutes left.
Selve nearly took his quarterback.
Yeah, that
out.
was
Palmer gets horse-collared and spun down to the ground.
Yeah, he had to duck. That was
His flying legs could hurt people. So it was a completed pass and a gain of maybe 3.
Yeah, it's a nominal gain, but
So it's 2nd down and 8.
But you are keeping the clock moving. I like the idea of getting the ball in Palmer's hands here. I think that's pretty safe.
Timeout taken by Marblehead as the clock was winding down.
Yeah, they were running out of time. 5:24 left. Marblehead leading 14-7. A score here would be critical for the Magicians. Crucial.
They've had, you know, it would really signal a turning point in the season for Marblehead if they hold Danvers off here. They've had a great game, and they've had
and have some momentum going into the playoffs.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, a month ago we were not, let's.
We're wondering if there were going to be any wins.
Yeah.
They start a season 0-4, and it does something to the psyche of the team.
And even that schedule was so tough, right? And I know you weren't here, but that King Philip team was just monstrous. It was just, and you have to go to Peabody. You have to play Peabody in Peabody. Peabody's undefeated, I think, right?
I think King Philip is undefeated, too.
I think, yeah. King Philip could win the Division II. It's either going to be them or Catholic Memorial, probably. And Fenwick
is one of those schools that when I was in high school, King Philip was very small.
Oh, it was, yeah. They did not become a prominent football team until very recently.
Crew Monaco split to the near side. 2 running backs beside quarterback. Gives it to Palmer. Palmer tries to get the edge, puts his head down, cuts back, and he's not going to be getting to the 10. He'll be down at about the 11, I think. Picked up a yard or so.
Wasn't Fian was Bishop Fian? That's a team that the Marblehead played in their first Super Bowl. They've always been pretty good, right?
Yep.
All right, we got 3rd and about 6 here.
Gain of about 2 on that play. They're at the 11.
So, and you also want to think about, what hash mark does or where does Matorni like to kick the ball here? You're taking time off the clock. Does he like it in the middle? Does he like it at the left hash? Does he like it at the right hash? Most of them like it in the middle, obviously.
There's the pass to the corner.
Oh.
Man's open.
Well, incomplete. They said he caught it, but he had a foot out of bounds. The referee over there tapped the ground.
Nice call.
Well.
By you, I mean. I was watching the people behind there because I couldn't tell whether it was caught or by who.
Or not, yeah.
And they were jumping up and down, and then I thought, wait a minute, that's the Danvers side. So it goes incomplete.
So Matorni kicking from the left hash.
4th down.
This is going to be a 27-yard, 28-yard field goal.
They will spot it at the 28. They spot it actually at the 18 plus 10.
Right.
Nice hold. The kick is a line drive.
Yeah, that's a bazooka.
It's faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay, so now it's a 2-score game again.
Yeah.
4:16 left. Marblehead up 17-7.
A 28-yard field goal?
Yep.
And most importantly, it makes the score a 10-point margin.
Well, and there's that, and there's also, and remember, you get the margin of victory is something that is factored into the rankings here. So, I mean, it's a maximum of 14 because they don't want it's kind of odd. They don't want you to run up a score, but you get points or you get bonus points for
differentials.
Yeah, for your point differential. And I know it's capped at 14, but it's sort of counterintuitive.
It's sort of a
no, a lot of
counted,
stuff.
but there's a smidgen of mercy in there.
A lot of stuff that the MIA does is counterintuitive.
4:16 on the clock, 17-7. Marblehead looking for its third victory in a row, looking to knock Danvers off their 5-game winning streak. Marblehead needs the win to qualify for the tournament and also to stay in the hunt for the
Yet another
Dunn
division
trophy.
championship. Yep.
Here's the kick. It's a boomer.
That's going to go out of the end zone.
And it hits at about 10 yards deep, and that'll be brought out with no return. Just what Marblehead wanted.
And that's how you neutralize Gazanowski. You kick it over his head. So as we have talked about all night, Danvers not a big play offense here. They're going to, if they're going to stick with that power right formation, they're going to have to take some time off the clock. 2-score game, as we mentioned.
Hard to do with 4:16.
Yeah. And even though they have 2 timeouts left?
I think that's right.
Because they took one earlier, right? I know Marblehead took one.
I don't know. You know, I can't say for sure.
Well, now we're back
empty backfield.
we're back to the 5 receivers.
Going to start running.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Vincent. I combined 2 names. Wazin.
Wazanowski?
I was bad with Wazin. Gazanowski and Wazin. So it comes out as Wazanowski. Up to the 31-yard line. A first down. And a gain of 11. So first down.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, yeah.
And remember, not a lot of high school teams have this 2-minute offense perfected. This isn't the NFL with, Derek Carr leading the Saints down the field. This is you're taking much smaller chunks.
Yeah. At the 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped at 3:40. Marblehead leads it by 10. 3:40 left in the ball game. Wazin is the quarterback, number 6. He's had a pretty good night. He's got 5 receivers in this formation, 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Good protection. Now it closes. He steps up, fires it long and deep, and intercepted.
No, incomplete.
Knocked down.
Yeah.
Nice defensive work.
That's Galante over there, Julius Galante.
Wow.
Really good coverage right there.
Number 19. Galante gets up there and knocks it away.
Is that Gazanowski on the? Looks like he's got his helmet off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is obviously not Danvers' forte here.
3:30 on the clock. 10-point margin. Marblehead out in front. Again, 5 receivers in the formation. Wazin is standing at the 25-yard line, takes the snap, gets some pressure, steps up. He's good at that. Sidearm. That could be a flag, no?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
You're going to get pass interference. It's a little early. Jim doesn't like it. He probably shouldn't, but.
Yeah. You wouldn't want your coach to like that, but so the 15 yards will bring it just about to where the penalty happened, within a yard or so. So it's a 1st and 10 after the penalty at the 46-yard line, and clock is stopped at 3:20. Again, a 5-receiver formation. Wazin is really making this work.
It's Julius Galante again.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in for Palmer. Palmer's kind of stretching himself out here on the sideline.
A gain of only about
3
on the play.
Good closing speed right there.
Only thing that could have been better for that play would be to keep him in bounds, but what are you going to do?
He's so close to the sideline anyway.
There's a hold right there, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, you just can't pick up a guy and throw him to the ground. Well, you can, but you're going to get called for it.
Who was held, do you think? The left?
Was it Campbell?
Left tackle?
I think it was Campbell, yeah.
Because he didn't loop around. I thought there was a hold on this side, too.
Oh, I had one at the top of the formation. I think Campbell got held.
Yeah. So they step it off back to the 39-yard line, just the type of thing that the Danvers Falcons cannot afford in this situation. That's why those points that Mortoni provided, any kind of points in that situation, were so valuable.
So holding against Danvers 10 yards. 2nd and 17.
2:42 on the clock. 17-7, Marblehead. Danvers with a 2nd and long, 2nd and 17 after the holding call. Pressure not coming, a screen pass, and right into the teeth of the defense.
So,
very short game.
If we had replay, I would want you to watch Skoglund on this one because he reads the screen immediately, turns around, and comes out and makes the tackle.
He's a very valuable player to that defensive line. And along with Chaco, and who else is out there now? 52 is Campbell.
Yeah.
And is it
64? This is Bullard. Yeah. This is the This is with you know, they're rushing 8 guys in the secondary.
And they're still pressurizing. Oh, this time they flattened them.
This young man has had a night.
Yep. Skoglund with the sack.
Yep. And now it's 4th and 15.
And under 2 minutes to play, and they're down by 10.
Yep.
So a good timeout for Marblehead right here to talk things over a little bit.
Sort of reset, know where the sticks are, know what you can give up. You can give up short stuff underneath. Is Gazanowski, did he come back into the game? After that pass breakup with Galante a few plays ago.
I saw him going to the sideline when you pointed it out.
Pulled off his helmet, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's not back in there. Is he far left and behind the line?
I can't tell.
Can't tell if that's him or not.
No, because that kid's got a hoodie on.
Yeah. Oh, no, not that guy.
Oh.
I was thinking about the guy that just comes out of the field here. No, that's not him anyway.
I can't tell if he's in the huddle or not.
Not having a monitor here makes it difficult.
It's
to pick up the numbers, especially. What was the team where? Was it Fenwick? The numbers were almost the same color.
Oh, they were, yeah, the yellow numbers with the white shirts with the yellow numbers, or the yellow shirts with the white numbers. It was almost impossible. Now, Gazanowski is back in there. He's going to be in the slot down here on our side of the formation.
Yep, at the near hash mark, covered by DeWitt.
So Danvers needs to get to the 44 of Marblehead.
4th and 19.
8 in coverage.
Throws a long one. He's got a man out there, but there's Galante.
That was Monaco that time.
Monaco, sorry. Monaco.
18 and the 19.
Yep. I've had a habit of getting those numbers.
18 to 19? Yeah.
So that's a turnover on downs. It'll be Marblehead ball, 1st and 10 with 1:43 to go. And they just want to run out the clock.
I don't think you can go victory here, but
no, I
think you need one first down. But
we have to start thinking about
player of the game.
Our player of the game. A couple of obvious nominations, and just because someone's won it in the past doesn't mean they can't win it again.
Then I have no problem giving it to somebody a second time because it's very much deserved.
Colt Wales at the helm, takes the snap, play action fake, now throws it. Sideline, out of bounds.
Into the cheerleaders.
Stops the clock.
Danvers with, how many cheerleaders do they have over there?
14.
It's like half the student body.
851. I don't
They're not
understand.
getting that
I don't
football back.
understand that last play.
I don't get it either, but you know what?
It did the one thing you didn't want to do. Well,
Stop the clock.
Yeah, stop the clock. It must have been a mix-up or something.
92% chance of a run here. Just
And a nice game.
yeah,
Salve?
yeah, nice little twist there too. 2 hands around the ball. Danvers with a timeout. So 10-point, well, right now 10-point win. Got to jump over 2 teams to get into the playoffs. Lucky maybe Norwood next week, Division 4. Could be one of those teams. I got to
Here
look at
or there?
Oh, it'd be down there. Yeah, I don't think Marblehead would get it. It would be very difficult for me to imagine that they would get a home game.
That's what I thought. That's why I scheduled a trip to Chicago the following day.
Well, that'll be fun too. Yeah, Tewksbury's the #1 seed. Duxbury's 2. Holliston, Norwood, Situate, Grafton, Middleborough, Somerset, Berkeley Regional. Those are your top 8.
And you're probably going to go up against, if you're 16, 15, or 14, you're going to go up against 1, 2, or 3, right?
Yeah, I remember Tewksbury used to be poison for Marblehead in every sport. So
1:26 to go in the football game. Marblehead looking at its 3rd victory in a row after a 0-4 start. It's the bounce back that they were hoping for. And a lot of it, according to Coach Rudloff, has to do with the team spirit itself, but also getting a lot of those injured players back into the lineup and healthy.
Defense was so stout in the first half too. They were just really determined. Don't go out of bounds. There you go.
That's just what I was thinking. Don't go out of bounds.
Did he get a first? If he gets a first down, then it's over. No,
it's close. Penalty marker down?
No. I don't think so. Yep. Now you can go.
It is a first down.
Yep. And that'll do it.
So nice play by
big win
by the quarterback that time to.
Danvers going to use their last timeout.
Yep. So 1:10, and then it'll be a couple more snaps, maybe 3 at the most.
So a little bit of wait and hope here. See what the other results are. Then you get your assignment.
It's interesting
traveling
that
somewhere.
Danvers was having such a good run, and then they come up against a team that they just haven't been able.
They just can't beat them.
They just can't beat Marblehead, and it's one of those things that it's probably really sticks in their craw. I think the last time they won was 2019.
And the games have been really good too, really close and really competitive. Danvers has a fantastic program. They really do, and they have a good youth program, good feeder system. They just cannot get past
the Magicians.
Marblehead.
Yeah. So 1:10 to go. Marblehead has a 1st and 10. And that first down is what really sealed it here.
Yep.
And give the quarterback, Wales, credit for that.
Knowing where he had to go and then staying in bounds. And
he's going to throw the ball. He does.
Oh, boy.
Why?
I have no idea.
Maybe they're thinking point differentials.
Maybe. Get you to 14. Can you kick a field goal? I don't know. Man, you're playing with fire here, though.
So it's a 10-point margin here. They'd have to get a touchdown to make that 14.
Yeah,
the highest differential you can get credit for. Yeah.
I mean, it's a rationale. They're passing formation again.
Palmer's on the near side in the slot. There he goes.
Yeah, that's more like it. I don't.
Inside of a minute, clock rolling at 56 seconds.
So here's the logic: you take a shot, you still have 2 plays left. You can run out the clock. You took a shot at the end zone on
first or second down?
First down.
First down.
If it didn't work out, you can still do your victory formation thing and get out of here.
Running play to the left
Oh,
side.
my.
Steamrolled. Salve. That'll do it.
Yep.
And so, Marblehead, 17-7 over Danvers with 4 seconds left and the clock ticking. That's the final score. And it's, as you said, Gordon, earlier in the football game, defensive dominance.
Yeah, it really was. The defense really set the tone early tonight. They shut out Danvers in the first
timeout
half.
has been called with 4 seconds, but let's continue
We'll
to
call
wrap
timeout.
it up.
All right, we can do that. Yeah, no, defense, very stout. Really set the tone early, as we said. Just was not going to let Danvers go down the field with that offense. Danvers changed the offense in the second half to a complete running attack. We're going to try a field goal here? Okay. This is a 47-yard field goal.
So it's at the 37, and then you add 10 for the extra for the end zone.
Let's see if he hits this.
High snap, handled well. The kick is a line drive, and it
hits the upright.
It's got enough leg.
It had enough leg, that's for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, that does it. The clock is at triple zeros. Marblehead wins it 17-7, and they pick up their 3rd straight win of the season. They knock off the streaking Danvers Falcons 17-7, a 10-point margin. And defense at the beginning of the game was really important, and Marblehead kept that going throughout the entire game, and they were defensively dominant. And we'll be back in a moment with our player of the game. See who it is. And welcome back. Once again, the final score, 17-7, Marblehead wins it. And our Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game is, Gordon?
Jake Skoglund.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
he had a terrific game.
He was everywhere tonight. Offense,
How about
defense.
the interception was exceptional.
How many times do you see a defensive tackle make an interception?
And he was like 8 yards behind the
He
line.
was.
He was so far back, and he jumped up like a wide receiver and made the catch so effortlessly.
He's such an intellectual player. Good for him. I mean, this was really the epitome of a team win tonight, but he really stood out.
And he, as you mentioned, he had a sack. He just was a dominant player.
Yep.
And so congratulations to the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game, Jake Skoglund. From the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV, we'd like to thank the Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game Award. And we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Once again, the final score, the Marblehead Magicians 17, the Danvers Falcons 7. For my partner, Gordon Vincent, and all of us here at MHTV, including Pam Evans and John Caswell. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.